Hi, welcome to Sacred Space Online and welcome to our meditation. This meditation is called soul gazing, and I've been receiving patterns of movement and for almost 2 decades now, and this is the first actual meditation I've received as a channel. So I'm very grateful for it, and I think it's one that will grow and we'll see other aspects to it. But I know this, that it is a place you will go to look upon or talk with self and find out whatever it is that you're questioning or you need answers to or that you're searching or just information about self. Make sure you're seated comfortably or reclined position, whatever works for you. And we'll start with letting the eyes close. Take a big inhale. Pause at the top of the breath. And a big exhale out through the mouth. Inhale. Pause. Big exhale. Last one. And then begin to follow your breath, just regular breathing, or it can be Ujjayi breath if you like. If that really calms and soothes you, the breath can be deep in Ujjayi, or if you don't know what Ujjayi is, just where you sound like Darth Vader, in through the nose, out through the nose, or regular breathing. But begin to follow the breath. Follow the inhale and the exhale. If the mind starts to wander, come back to the breath. For the breath is the director. It directs us home, brings us back to that place, the center of us, the center of who we are, that divine connection. To me, it feels like home, like a place I've been to many, many times. Continue to follow the breath, follow your breath and my voice. You're outside, walking in a meadow. The color is gold or yellow around you. It could be golden wheat, yellow flowers. You're starting at the top of a ridge as you walk down this meadow. It's a clearing. The sun is warm on your skin. There's a lot of light. As you walk down this clearing and meadow, you see down below you the edge of a forest. Note what that looks like. You're walking towards this forest. You get just to the outside of the forest, just to the edge of the forest, and you pause, noting with significance that this stepping into this forest will be meaningful, will be a journey, taking you deeper towards the divine self. You step into the forest with the right foot followed by the left, and you began your walk deeper into the forest. It is definitely lots of woods, even brush, but not so much that you can't walk without worry. You feel how much cooler the temperature is as you're out no longer in the sun. It's shaded. It's cooler. The colors are rich, dark, even soft. You walk for a few minutes in the thickest part of the forest, still traveling in a downhill path. You note the sounds around you and how it feels. Notice any colors that come either in your mind or to your sight. Take an inhale and smell the forest. What does it smell like to you? Does it bring any thoughts to mind? Up ahead, you see a stream. Your path is continuing down towards this stream. Notice how the forest is opened up to more of a clearing. You're surrounded by woods, but this is an opening. It's still dark. The canopy above you is still covered with trees, but there's an opening as far as it's not thick underbrush. And you're walking towards this creek or brook or river, whatever it feels like to you, but it's moving water. You're getting closer to it until you're at the edge, on the bank of the water. You hear the water, the sound of the water. Note how it's moving, how it sounds to you. You hear the water calling for you. You gently step into the water. Note how it feels on your foot. And then bring the other foot into the water and notice how it feels. Notice the depth. Perhaps you're just ankle deep. Feel the water around your ankles. Notice its temperature. The water continues to call to you. You walk more towards the center of the brook or creek or river, whatever it is for you. As you walk towards the center, it gets deeper to the knees, up to the hips, up to the chest. And you know as you take that next step, it's going to take you under. The water continues to call. You take the step, and your body begins to go under. There's nothing scary about it. It feels natural. You're embraced by this water. It feels like home. You begin to descend as if the ground moves beneath your feet. Notice any sounds or colors as you go deeper into the water. Travel as deep as you need to until you feel the ground stop moving and you're at home base. You're here. Note how you feel, what you see, and perhaps what you might hear. And you're here for a few minutes, listening, seeing, understanding. If at any moment you lose connection, come back to your breath. Feel the water surrounding you. Feel it above your head. Know that you're in a safe place. Continue to listen. Continue to see. Continue to hear. Note what you've heard and what you've seen, and perhaps who you visited with. You're welcome to stay here as long as you like. If you're ready to leave, say goodbye to any of those you might be communicating with. Take your messages and understandings with you. And place them in the center of your heart. Once you're ready, the ground beneath your feet will start to push up. You'll start to raise up in the water. You feel full, enlightened, content, and strengthened. You know who you are, why you're here, and the next step in your journey. Your head begins to break the water, and then your shoulders, until you're once again just waist deep. You begin to walk out of the water to the other side of the bank. Once you get to the bank, you step out, Left foot first, followed by right. And you begin to make your way along the side of the bank. And you're moving out of the forest in the opposite direction you came. You got out of the water the opposite place of which you entered. You look up ahead and you can see the path up, back towards the thicker part of the woods, even though this is on the other side. You walk along the creek or river bank for some time. And then you begin to make your ascent up into the thicker part of the forest to eventually make your way out. As you make your way to the forest, look back behind and note the river or the creek or the brook. Note the water. Know that this place exists for you at any time. Pay gratitude, give thanks. And then gently start to step into the edge of the forest, making your way through the forest. It is an ascent. You'll walk through thick brush, lots of trees. It's still cool. You can see the light up ahead, noting the edge of the forest, to which you'll come into another meadow. Make your way to that meadow, to the light. Step purposely out of the forest into the meadow. Note the gold or yellow that's around you. See what it is. And begin to take your journey up the meadow, up to the ridge, and back to here. As you get to the ridge, perhaps look back and with gratitude give thanks to the powers that be and all that lies within me, within you. Give thanks to the powers that be and all that lies within me, as in you. Let your eyes begin to open. Well, before they open, maybe think, because mine won't, place your hands on your eyes. Part the fingers and open the eyes. It's a little softer. Claudia taught me that. And then gently let the eyes open. That concludes our soul gazing meditation for today. We appreciate your presence and hope to see you again soon.